Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragon's Dogma 2. Or according to the title screen, just the first game. There's no time at the press, I'll just hop right back in. Move my trusty cherry coke aside. Welcome, Alza. Anyhow, the electric boogaloo. So, welcome to Dragon's Dogma. Where is he? Why are you on the other side of the building? So I already played like earlier today, so I'm like slightly past the opening. Here's the legend himself.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. Oh, I didn't see you there. Well, I suppose I was preoccupied with my thoughts. Thoughts of you, Arisen, naturally.
Oh my. Yes, it is him, the legend himself, John Dogma.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
So, that little shimmy up. So what happened before is we found out that we were in a mining prison, like a gale,
Master,
and broke
if you're
out.
carrying around anything you don't need, there's no time like the present to rid yourself of it.
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden.
Oh, John. But, yeah, we have amnesia. And there was a scene which you could watch the previous stream video for, of how we became Arisen. That lady I was standing in front of is connected to that. And she's going to be our wife by the end of this adventure. That is one of the many goals.
This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loosed from it would carry tremendous lethal force.
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt it would catch our foes unawares.
Alright.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
All you need of me?
I thought you had a quest. Hey, I'm not shy when it comes to who I'm going to, swoon over.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
How much money do I have? Not much. Or how to blow it on the inn. So... guess now is as good as time as any to go to the capital.
We must leave anon. Good.
Yeah, let's do this.
Then let us be on our way.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind. The private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
I love the fact that they banter with each other
I
now.
would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Where'd the captain dude go? He didn't somehow die to the very first pack of goblins, did he?
Our traits mesh well together. Each of us is suited to a different task.
No challenge is beyond our combined might.
It's no great shock to me. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Christian gets the worm, as they say.
Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
Oh, there he is. He's fine.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Lest hope you're not one of them. Regardless, do well not to invite my mistrust.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to be take each trial as it comes.
I went through because he's already dead. Got it.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
This obstacle shan't
It is
get
a
the better of
classic
us.
red side
There
ambush.
must be a way to remove it. Ranged attacks are my specialty, Master. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
We picked a perfect voice for him, and I love it.
Very well. I shall lend you my aid. You do seem to be in need of it. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer
Ollie, right now, it's running better than it did this morning. By morning, I mean like early afternoon.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly...
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
Stonky was at the Shrek on the road again. I want to watch Shrek again. At least like the first two, it's the only ones I've seen. I don't know if the third one's any good, but I usually hear after the second they kind of just are bad. John will be our pack mule, as always. Yep, there's the performance drop. So oddly, when I do
Now
certain
there's
things with
a
the
worthy
inventory,
prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
just give it a bit and it will, all catch back up. Just so there's no attack as this happens, I just gotta let it try on its own.
You're staring,
There we go.
Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye?
Is everyone all right?
Look at the paws are just picking off baby deers they run away.
More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Strike true, lest the beast flee.
Hold on, there's supposedly treasure this way, my dude. So I'm gonna be potentially executed for somehow not being the Arisen. At least I'd like to have some reward. Is it in the waterfall? The brine. Well, so as soon as that happens, you don't get the choice to escape like the original. Oh, there's probably a path on that side I could have made it. I can make this. This is... So, we'll see it for the first stream. It's, according to
Let
the
me be the one to
devs
collect it.
and stuff, it is its own game. Okay, I have to go back across the bridge because it's not working. Do you remember for the first one, the Essential, I think he's called? Explained that there were multiple worlds.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I believe it's
You
just
could pick
personally
some now,
one of them.
and use them when the need arises.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Oh shit, someone needs help up there.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Just between you and me, my survey missions through the caverns and ruins have been more trouble than I foresaw. My task is to seek out items of potential value and research them. And 'twas going well too, till I found that door. 'Tis an enigma, forged of strange materials and covered in queer etchings. But my orders are to get to the bottom of it. So back and forth I go, on an endless string of expeditions. I grow wearier with every trip, but no closer to an answer.
'Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Nicely done.
Always loot. Probably there's more treasure nearby. This is that same river, so you know what? We're just not going to entertain that right now. But yeah, just this is its own world because without even in Grancis, we're at a place called like Verdum.
Shan't be traversing this. Onward! Might await us on the road ahead.
An exemplary performance.
Once more.
That was sick.
hope you weren't expecting mercy.
All the murder.
Did anyone else see that? Aught catches the light.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Campfire. Day still seems young. The day-night cycle seems a lot longer this time around, thankfully. We don't have our memories as a bit of a refresher for the first part of all this.
At last! The moment I've been waiting.
What's this? We're trapped. Why? A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops, brave, be on your guard.
This torrent seems
Oh, they're still weak to lightning, so that's good.
I can think of all manner of uses I can snap to
This brute has quite the temper.
a reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Understood. Focus your strength, Arisen.
Prepare yourself.
No. It is one of the targets my own master had well. I should like to see it done if there are no objections arisen. I would be glad of your assistance.
Well, that'd go according to the plan. I was gonna see if I could blow up the rocks and, like, drown them. Let's get our one pawn back up.
Focus. A moment of precision will spell out doom.
Ah, yeah. Look at it. The beast can scan.
I have to hold. Yeah, I know how to do that.
Stand. A well-placed strike or to send it gazing skyward.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
I am.
That sound. Fall back!
Oh shit, he hit his head on the rocks.
Was most effective.
You have my gratitude, sir. It would seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision.
I want to see this ox cart I've heard so much about.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us?
Yeah, let's accompany
Very
him.
well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above. Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
Forgotten where it stands. Okay. We could come back around to those in the future.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
So this is what I've heard is the fast travel system. You can either just have it do this with the cinematic camera, or doze off and you'll wake up at the destination. Though I do appreciate the pawns and stuff. Take like a formation around it. We'll just pass out. Oh well, goblins. Times overflow with this world, and the activities and behaviors of its inhabitants reflect this. People are unlikely to remain in the same place all day long. They only appear in the morning, at night, or at midday. To pass the time, either stay at an inn, or make use of one of the special seats found outdoors at set locations. Come nightfall, you'll be able to see no further than the ground at your feet. In the onset of darkness summons fearsome monsters not seen by day. Explore wilderness after sunset at your own peril, and be sure to have a lantern in your pack. I know how food works. Certain objects and structures can be destroyed by your attacks, will regenerate after a set amount of time has passed. Certainly fruits, berries, and other gatherable flora will grow back after a time.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Heavens, no!
How do I... Up and shortcut again?
Standing still
There
is
you go.
harder than it.
Look, Master, goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Most impressive, Master.
Keep on like that, and we'll be done here soon enough.
Ooh, that was painful looking.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
Yeah, let's be friends. The following morning. Oh, so this is a really cool way of doing it. Vernworth, capital of Vermund. Vermund.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermund. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermund's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming.
A few months prior.
Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Sweet.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went?
What do you think? Not like he's not in this dude's line of sight. probably gonna go with lie, because I kind of... Don't be a narc. Fair enough.
Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
I'll say, as I said before, the first part of this, I love the detail of keep your hand on the hilt of the sword.
Ought catch your eye? Just say the word.
Here's a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
After you, Arisen.
Gee, thanks, John. Oh, that ladder.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Done. Also, I'm happy there's actual weather now. Because the original had nothing but just day and night and clear skies.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
It would seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. You'll find only pieces of the finest quality line these shelves. And quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths.
That's a classic helmet. So I do not have the money for this stuff. This would do John better. Try to give John some basic stuff at least. I like how I could sell the missive. Neither of me or John are an archer. Sell one of the camp kits.
Hope to see you again.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Oh, I think that's the elf from like the trailer.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Broadsword. Spend a little bit more for John. That's a big riftstone.
Interested in my wares?
Going through the riftstones are so much cooler than they used to be. Like, oh, she just has chainmail. I thought it was like a completely different armor. That's how I leave. Stir filter? Here we go. Let's get a thief at our party. Cobra. Pack mule. At least they're honest. You know what? We'll bring a
You'll find
beast
none
string
lighter
with
on their
us.
feet than a thief. I'm sure my talents will be of use to you.
Try the level 2 one.
I'm only glad to have proven my worth.
Please dispense with the formalities. They exhaust me so.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and...
Sorry, John. Let's see.
Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. I cannot deny I am curious about them. That's all 'tis, mind, curiosity. I have no desire to actually own one of these contraptions myself. And even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly for an elf to aspire to such a thing. No matter how they fascinate me.
How's the volume for you, by the way? The human-made bow.
I've all manner of arms for sale.
In your opinion, that's good. Gonna get me a new shield. I kinda wanna buy a bow. You know, I just sold the ones I found.
Come, have yourself a look.
So we'll deal with his thing later. Let's explore. Quest. Try to figure out what exclamation marks mean. Hold on. Holy hell. We've only been here so far. This is technically where I started. Oh yeah, how we escaped, we jump off a cliff with Rook. Rook is in the game again, as our very first pawn. He got eaten by the brine, though. And we flew and crash land, like, around here. Kind of just admiring, like, the world right now as I wait for nighttime.
This ladder can take us to new heights. Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
I found some treasure.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Yeah, the world seems bigger. This is like 4 times larger than the original game. Which I know you only really saw the coastline in that one canyon, but there's actually a lot of other areas in it. There's just, the story never takes you there.
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melve? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her.
There's a little girl who's trying to get medicine from a store that was like to teach me how to combine items to craft, but I couldn't make it, so I just bought it.
That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other. For all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you? Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount now. I'll knock a few gold pieces off aught you buy. So spend away, my good sir.
Huh. I'll just buy one just because.
Do come again.
Is this how I get in?
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
I'm on the wrong side.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
Sadly, you're not who I'm here for. I'm not
Your
spending
Majesty.
2k.
Your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
John's working the counter. Not the wife I'm looking for.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Deesa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
Off we go then. There are beasts to be slain.
I foresee naught but success on the path that lies ahead.
Alright, but first, we're gonna find the inn so we can sleep.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here, we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word.
Okay, well, you're not in, dude, but... Springboard's back. Grab that. That's cool. Oh. There you go. Oh, I can become warrior already? I don't have enough points though. Okay, that's a beautiful look for Jod. Yeah, I think I remember something about, like, other than the starting 4, all these plus the hybrids are now, locked in behind quests in the world. We'll be able to see the, augments you unlock along the way. It's actually really cool. Definitely getting that one. I was poisoned earlier, so... do that.
Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors or sorcerers at this time. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins. So regrettably, I cannot assist you. Unless you were to procure a weapon yourself, that is. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
Where ought we to begin our search?
I kind of like how the vocations have, like, their own, place in the world instead of just being your class.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour?
2K? Fine.
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right.
They really cranked up the prices.
Shall we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Off we go, then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
It's a new day. Is that what I wanted? Oh, access set as priority. There we go.
No one.
I thought someone was calling for help. Maybe it's accidentally pulled my weapon out.
You're always such fun to talk to. I brought you something.
Oh, thank you. Specializations or skills that can only be acquired by pawns. They are not strictly beneficial, for they allow the pawn to act independently, and this can result in unexpected consequences. However, a little patience, planning, and due care, specializations can prove very useful and are well worth trying out. If you like your pawn to learn a specialization, you would do well to befriend people with various traits and tendencies in the world around you. Sooner or later, these friendships are bound to create opportunities for your pawn to acquire a specialization. Your pawn can only acquire one specialization at a time, and learning a new one will replace the old one. So each specialization's entry for more information.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
That's cool. My way around town, honestly, because I'm not used to this
There's a
way
worthy
yet.
prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Hoi, friend. Klaus sent word that you've agreed to rescue some of my pilfered equipment. I'd be grateful for aught you can reclaim, truly. Fair warning. Goblins are behind these ox cart raids, I've since learned. No doubt they're hoarding the stolen arms in their den. From the tell of it, their lair lies somewhere along the western road. Pray do be careful. If aught were to go awry, 'twould weigh heavily on my heart. Losing my wares for good would make me sore, but no sack of gold can compare to a fellow life, eh?
Huh. Oh, so you could actually upgrade them to meet different needs now?
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
Is that a griffin? We're not gonna deal with that.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Huh. Oh, there's another way out of town. Oh, back over to where I came from. Honestly, I'm super happy so far. It's nice to just have a brand new adventure like this.
Beg pardon, sir, but I'm on duty at present.
Oh, my bad. People spotting at the ether, but that's alright.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Oh, not too far. I just personally thought it was higher up.
That wasn't a homecoming I envisioned. But you put me in a bad way. Maybe I expect to see the
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit. Let's do that binge over once.
You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold.
The effect of the fire enhancement is so pretty.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
I like money and items, what can I say? That deer does not fear John, or elk. I don't know the difference. Cyclops, we don't have to deal with that if we don't have to. Though we might have to.
My magics are at your disposal.
Well,
You have
it's the
my
goblins. Oh, then I'm not used to the climate controls yet. Little help.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Oh, you don't say.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
No quarrel here.
Oh, thank you. Almost got the armor off the legs. Oof.
Seems there's no room for argument here. I shall obey. I won't pretend I'm happy about it.
That's how I made that. Was supposed to make it. Noted. Oh, do I not have anything for stamina? Interesting. Oh, I can't eat because I'm on them. I'm happy this tribe is back. Sometimes you can just like high-five them.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Let's approach!
I suppose I'll handle this.
Tis pleasantly cool here, what with a canopy overhead.
This maze of trees offers ample advantage to rogues and bandits.
Right you are. I will protect you. Well fought, Arisen.
I dare say the prison could have completed this lot without us.
They have been somewhat overdone. No matter.
When tasked, be sure to avoid open flame.
Ooh, another beetle. So cool thing about these are
This is generally used as a...
consuming them gives you a higher carrying capacity. And your main pawn also gets it. Okay, so this specialization allows them to use curatives on you or other allies.
Material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new...
Sorry, not interested in what you're selling.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we? It is a tad inconvenient. We can't share it with...
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strength.
Precious piggy.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Oh, that had money in it. Do you have more money in you? No.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Don't judge me. Oh, that's cool. You kind of quickly change your guard. Let's heal up. I can't use it. Interesting. Can I not heal past the white bar?
Cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
We best be prepared to make our
Master, goblins!
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible. That was outstanding, if I do say so myself.
I want to peg a goblin with a
is beyond any foe.
rock. Think I need a pickaxe for that? Let's see. No, I just have one. Works for me.
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
Well, not my best throw.
This spell will empower you with elemental magic.
I mean, it was a good throw, just bad aim.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
Excellent. I could have done no better.
It's a bit early to be thankful. The enemy yet remains.
Splendid. You're soaked. Do you try not to...
Oh, that hurt. Yeah, I can't use Curious to go past the white line on this one. Does John's spell let me? No. Oh, I can hold it to aim. That's cool. And that John's ice magic leaves throwable blocks of ice. No idea which is the right way, but... What's a big treasure chest the other side?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
He's dead. Just stab him to sleep. Ring of Cooling. Reduce damage taken from fire attacks. Oh, let John have that.
Hidden path. I suppose there will be monsters lurking beyond it.
Pray keep your wits about you. We'd need them to go barging in.
I was not expecting this mine system or cave to even be this big.
Visibility is poor here. Be wary of enemies lying in ambush.
Keep your voice low.
We've got goblins!
I suppose your wounds won't heal themselves. Best keep still a moment.
Now's the flames,
Big
but
one.
it's too late.
Yeah, that probably would have killed me if I was not in that perfect guard animation. I just saw a health bar, half empty, like just on the other side of the wall.
Our task is complete.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, we didn't find the weapons though. Explosive arrows.
Tis broken. Ah, but hold a moment. Methinks I espy a way through.
To
charge ahead, maybe to rush headlong into
strike with fire fury.
Nicely done.
Oh, I found the two-hander. So this is where we were before, I'm guessing?
My magic is your disposal.
Just explore the mines a bit and make sure I could find those, the archstaff. Before the rest of the map in that one spot was, not marking
Now
up.
seems a fine time to sort through your belongings,
So it seems like the best place to look.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Well, my guy sounds normal except when he's out of breath.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Oh, that one?
Our fortunes are looking up. All the more so if we sell this newfound prize.
Deeper pockets make for shallower troubles, they say.
How would I get to that? Because I have a feeling that will be the staff.
I'm alive! By
Huh.
some miracle. We avoided the worst, on account of your aid. Though I can't say this is our finest hour. What a crying shame. I'm not looking forward to making my report to the capital, I can tell you that much.
Where'd you come from?
I'm alive. We avoided the worst. What a crying shame.
I was hoping you had, like, money. Oh, look, a box.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
So over encumbered, but we found shivs. I think it's a lot of this that's weighing me. Heavy should suffice.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurers.
Revive the dead. It's not necessarily the end, for the Orison about to revive the fallen by using a wake stone. Close proximity to them. Bear in mind, however, the bodies of the dead are not left to the mercies of the elements, but will in short order be taken to a morgue or charnel house, one of the larger cities. Should I bring him back? So I only have like one wake stone. No, I'll probably get an achievement, so why not?
Boy, you there! If you're fit to fight, give us a hand. Pray, lend us your aid.
We're in your debt.
Scatter the goblins!
How do we get to that?
Yon chest appears to be beyond our reach.
We must find a way over to it. It would be torture to leave it unclaimed.
Just been trying. So I don't think I can just climb walls. I thought they figured it out for a second. So it doesn't look like there's a way up
It is a narrow
to it.
crossing, but no matter. We need only put one foot in front of the other.
Be on your guard. It will be just our luck to meet an ambush here.
Right you are.
Huh.
Oh, I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
I guess let's explore deeper in for now. Well, that wasn't John who wanted the rest. That was our thief. use this as a stepping stone? No. Guess let's press on. This is an exit.
Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
I suppose 'tis so.
Oh, we're at to explore at night. That side of the cave is safer. Stuff's gotta be in here somewhere. That's probably that chest I can't figure out. Okay, if you guys could create like a human bridge for me.
Brave of you to aid us when you're no soldier.
Nasty creatures, aren't they? But they'll not bother us again.
You've a strong arm. The goblins are well routed. You have my thanks. 'Twas a simple patrol mission, till we walked into their ambush. Those cursed things caught us entirely unawares. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along. I pray you'll let me repay the favour, if e'er there's a chance.
We're at the level above where we were before. So looks like there's a way to it from above. Yeah, this doesn't work. But what if it's propped against? No. Can I just knock it off with this? No. Huh. If only I grabbed that shield toss skill, maybe I could just launch a pod over. Especially because dropping down is death. There's another path that looks like across the bridge. So I guess we'll just explore that. Supposedly, anyway. No, just going around this way. Not worthwhile. How do we do? So I want to complete the quest. Any ideas? Because trying to jump it will just kill me. Don't know if Google Senpai would have the answer with the game this new. Nope. You know, I'll be bold. I'll see if Google Senpai has the answer. What's this place called? Trevo Mine. Apparently there's information on it already. Okay, looking into it, it's not the staff at least, so we could come back for that later. I did find an answer, yes. It does not contain what we have, but apparently if I taught John levitate through his staff, which is like favorite like Peach's hover and like Super Mario 2, or like newer games she's playable, they could actually just levitate to it by giving the go command, but it's not the staff. Staff is elsewhere. Apparently it's the next level down around here. We missed it. So essentially below us. I'm stupid enough to jump down, but now I don't have that wake stone. Probably not the best idea. Right, that way led outside, so we don't want that direction.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Such a suck-up. Oh no, that's the outside direction. Just saying, I do not intend to use a guide. I just wanted to get like an idea if it was just something for later. But all the other information just happened to be there.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I don't believe you. Did I really walk past it? No, those are ranger tights, which don't cover much.
Is broken, and repairing it is beyond our means. We've no choice but to take the longer way around.
Forgive me if I do not jump for joy.
I want the healing juice. Another chest.
We'd best report back.
Ah, found it. I think it would be smarter to go the way we came initially. Wonder if it's still nighttime. If it is, I'm still going to walk back in it, but I'd like to be prepared. Because probably after this, I'm gonna end for tonight. Honestly, this is performing a lot better than it was earlier today. What do you think of the game so far, despite microtransaction stuff, which doesn't really apply to the quality of the game, more just the company? And so the performance issues. Because personally, I'm loving it because it's just more of what I love from the original. Like with sentient rocks. Oh, I actually have like heals set up on the quick too.
Not a foe in sight.
Yes, we kind of.
Good. I just about breathed my fill of stagnant air.
The air beneath the earth is stifling, to be sure.
I quite agree.
The banter makes it feel a lot more alive. Which of course is the purpose, but I love it. Where did I come from? Where do I go? This way.
A new day dawns at last.
As much as I love to explore a new direction, let's just get our quest done. Oh, Saurians.
Here we go again.
You've a knack for drawing the enemy, Arisen. It is easily done. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
He's zooming, he's stuck. It wasn't his best performance.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
I shouldn't like to pass up this chance to rest. Who can say when we'll find another?
You know what? Let's heal up. They first loot this. It's been how I've been making my money.
The longer our journey, the more of each other we come to know. Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours sleep?
I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength before we set off again.
Sit next to my buddy. Ah, this is the life.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills.
You are in good health, I trust, Arisen.
Oh, I wish you said a bit more.
Pray, have patience with me, Master. I've shared all I know. I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day.
As I understand it, 'tis boorish to speak when you've naught to say, so I shall hold my tongue. I'm beginning to think that our master is simply fond of camping. How else to explain why we so rarely stay at inns?
Well, inns are expensive. Let's just take a 24-hour nap.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go, then.
Oh, do you not,
you
like,
slept well.
actually spend those? I have one, unless the one I gave John was used now. No? So yeah, they don't get spent. Interesting. I thought that would be like one-use things. Hold on, there's like some ruins over here. Oh, or it's an actual guard post. Hi. Don't mind me. Just gonna be taking your belongings for my adventure.
There, Master! Harpies!
Shan't allow any further contact.
I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike true.
Excellent. Don't let up now.
The Arisen has been put to sleep.
The elements empower your strikes.
No. Damn, go, John.
Think you stand a chance? You're dead wrong.
So just to give an idea, the start of the game where you kind of begin is way over there. Which I always thought was the Blue Moon Tower in the trailers.
This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loosed from it would carry tremendous lethal force.
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt it would catch our foes unawares.
What's the Toad Howard joke? But yeah, we did climb that tower.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Good old grapes. Oh, we've made it back.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Oh, these are port crystals. We have up to 10 port crystals placed at various locations throughout the world at any one time. Okay.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Okay, that's the inn. So below. Oh, these are the benches you can pass time on.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Oh-ho! You have procured an archer's staff, I see. Most excellent. You may now change your vocation to sorcerer, if it pleases you, sir. However, if you wish to register as a warrior instead, you will need to acquire a great sword. Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Marvelous! You have acquired both an archer staff and a great sword. You may now change your vocation as desired, sir. What's more, I bear glad tidings. 'Twould seem our arms shortage is at an end. I dare say the armory will be resupplied anon.
That was certainly worthwhile.
That was hardly a challenge for adventurers of our caliber.
It is vital that we rest and regain our strength before moving on.
We just camped.
Have you come to be curious of other vocations? While 'tis admirable to devote yourself to a single pursuit, there can be no harm in trying something new. Particularly if you are eligible for a special vocation. Heretofore unseen opportunities of exciting potential.
Yeah, you know what? Let's play with Warrior a bit. It's my very first class I ever played. Fundamentals of battle. Warriors are at their best when fighting at the vanguard, cutting down foes with a single swing of their greatsword and charging through enemy ranks without heeding their blows. Their attacks cleave a wide and devastating arc, but their movements are slow, and stout as they are, they cannot withstand an onslaught indefinitely without aid. Hold down X before unleashing an attack to charge up your strength. Change the attack to a charge slash and dealing greater damage. Or need not fear the enemy's blows while charging with their strength, as they have increased resistances and are less likely to flinch. Barge. When it lacks the power, makes up for its swiftness. Okay, so that was its own skill originally, where you just hit it with the handle of the sword real quick, so that sounded like their shield button. When you land an attack using Y, it will change to a powerful successive strike if the target is downed or knocked off balance, or the target is not expecting the attack. Powerful successive strikes should be carefully aimed as they leave you vulnerable. Okay. Oh, cool, they give me, like, armor. Which is better than what I've been wearing, apparently. Huh. Guess this is what I look like for now. Games sort of have its performance issues. That's cool. I already have it. You know what? Reduced damage while charging sounds great. But we're definitely gonna go back to fighter because I still want that other skill. Real quick. Yeah, we got the upgraded stuff for it now. Is this still the same? Ooh, oh god. Oh geez, stop. It's already dead. Oh, you can use it as a mount attack now? Okay, that's actually a pretty cool use of the shield. But we're gonna play with some warrior though. At least for when next time we're on. It'll give John his sorcerer status. Once the game catches up. Like, I'm probably gonna have us spread throughout the classes as the game progresses. But John will most likely be focused on magic, like we all know he is, because John Dogma is the most powerful sorcerer in fiction. Oh yeah, they can incant wide range of powerful spells. Galvanize. Oh, they can forcefully regen their stamina now? Okay, so you can now move while incanting, but it'll slow it down. Okay. And if you have like another sorcerer with you, and they're both doing the same spell, they would actually shorten it by saying each part together. YouTube's not receiving enough video. Understandable, YouTube. It's all good. The stream is ending shortly, so either you're gonna die or the game turns off, whichever comes first. Kind of something that slivers along the ground. Oh. Conjure ball lightning that automatically unleashes crackling bolts at foes who draw near. But also knocks down smaller targets. Dissipates in time or after a number of attacks. Okay, so it's kind of like a turret. Going to fire. So I never bothered giving him any original. Okay.
Do come again.
Our foes will quail in the wake of your fearsome blows, Master.
I can just imagine the look of horror on our enemies' faces. I almost feel sorry for them.
Is the inn where my storage is? So it was in the original, but I don't know if it's still the same.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the
thank you.
foremost hospital.
We're gonna keep that one for camping. I thought I was gonna do it all at the same time. Because I know they have some stuff on them. And this one did not pick up anything.
In all Vernworth. Much obliged.
Oh, yeah, 14K. Okay. The last thing we're just gonna do real quick is I want to check the weapon dude again. Or armor dude.
Fancy a look at my wares? Welcome to Bjorn's armor, and quality is what you need if you want to survive.
So I kind of want to know if like the plate armor, what I wanted, is better. It is, but it will kill my entire bank. I can't wear the surcoat though. I do like the knightly look over the barbarian look. But I'm technically an improvement over
just remember,
what I was
misers die early
previously wearing. So,
Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
no point in
No
changing
purchases to be made today, I
just
see.
yet.
I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did.
That's fighter. Get a giant mace. You know what?
Do come
If I keep looking, I'm going to be here forever. My cape is not happy with me. Is there a new one I could buy? I think my sword
How might I be of service?
messes with it.
Welcome to
YouTube, there's
Bjorn's
nothing
Armory.
wrong with the stream. Stop
Quality
it.
is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the...
My streams are immaculate. You cannot tell me otherwise. That's pretty good. Yeah, money's tight as always.
price, just remember, misers die early deaths.
Good enough for now.
Hope to see you again.
If I equip it and take it back off, will it fix? It's not the worst thing in the world, but I'm just curious. This is the last test of the day. Especially as the performance has decided to completely stop. Oh, it is kind of fixed. Save and return the title screen before YouTube or something catches on fire. What's it like on your end? Is the stream like all laggy now? No, what I think screws with the game like that is like shifts in the inventory have been doing that. Like when I first made that wakestone to 3 shards, it caused like it to tank. That's some powerful lag. Ugh. Yeah, the game kind of broke as I closed out. We at least saved. Just trying to use Task Manager though. There we go. Alright. So that's Dragon's Dogma 2. Has at least some issues on PC as the frame rate drop has proven. But honestly, overall, as a game, it is honestly so far really good. This is just, again, more of the same. Which I think most sequels fail to do, because they usually try to add like new gimmicks or something that usually kind of takes away from the character that made the first one beloved. But yeah, the streamline, like a lot of those core skills, except like the shield landing thing, because that's new, were their own skills in the original. Like the tusk toss was that like uppercut I had on my Mystic Knight. But now that's just a basic fighter move. You just hold X after you unlock it and do it. So yeah, I'm gonna be ending it here. I'm just gonna say a last note is that I will be playing this separately from streams because I have waited years for this, but I plan on recording my solo segments to share and also use as practice for editing. So it probably won't be the greatest videos or cuts, etc., but it'll probably help fill the void between my streams and also give me something to kind of work on. I'm also going to be buying another game probably tonight or tomorrow if I remember, that I'll also be streaming. Reverse Collapse Codename Bakery. That's a weird name, but it's gonna get weirder, so stick around when I play it. But that's all for me, so if you like what you see and want to see more Dragon's Dogma 2 from me specifically, please subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you around. And I shall see you all next time. Leon out.